Hello and welcome to this week's Lunch and Learn. My name is DanHotka. I will be your moderator today. And today we begin using GoToMeeting.com. I'm hoping this solves everybody's audio issues, and we'll move right along. My short disclaimer. I am an Oracle ACE Director. Part of my charter as an Oracle ACE Director is to share the technology across the masses. That is what I'm doing. One of the reasons for doing the Lunch and Learn is I find this as a good medium for sharing Oracle technologies, my syntax, the things that I've learned with you. If you'd like to become an Oracle ACE, there's the OTN website here. I have a link right here. Go out there. 500 Oracle ACEs now. The community is growing, and we're all here to help spread the wealth. I am about to write 2 more books. I am well published. You can go to my website, which is conveniently plastered on everything here, and register to receive a Monday morning link to the current presentations. I regularly blog, and I regularly do training over the web and at your site, basically for one course fee. So training, a new course that I've arrived at is this Oracle SQL and PL SQL Performance Tuning. It's a 5-day class. I am tweaking up the PL SQL side with more performance items, and I'm adding a few things to my ever-popular 2-day my ever-popular SQL tuning course for developers. I will tweak that up a little bit, and we'll spend roughly 2.5 days on each of the topics. Next week, I will be going through a few of my Oracle ACE Director briefs. Okay. In 2 weeks, we'll get back to other Oracle 12 topics, PL SQL and SQL New Limits, and November 3rd identity columns. Now on November 10th, I'm probably going to go back and do some more Oracle 12.1.2 New Features. I have picked several of the new features out, and I wanted to re-emphasize just a regular Oracle 12 feature in this very last, this important function feature here. I want to make sure to emphasize that because I think it's very important. Okay? There's quite a few more new features in this minor release than just these. These are the ones I picked out, and again, watch on November 10th. I will do some more of these. Multi-tenant new features now can include or exclude by table space. The other thing that several things can be included and excluded at the PDB level now. Okay, where in the original release of Oracle 12, everything in the container had to participate or not participate. Now, in standby database, the DBA can select some PDBs and not others. They can also participate in or not participate in flashback, participate, not participate in in-memory database. Okay, the important feature here that I see, not only from a DBA point of view, these features to allow and not allow at the PDB level versus the container level, is the ability to select data from more than one PDB in the container. Okay? Don't need database links anymore. This should make things easy. The upside is the syntax is right here, and it's rather straightforward. The downside is now, if you start coding this way, the DBAs need to know so that they don't alter the order of the PDBs or change the container environment that your applications are based on. So be careful out there. But it would eliminate database links and all of the permissions and such that goes along with those. Advanced index compression. Oracle is going to start compressing indexes. This is a syntax option. You have to add a little syntax to get it to do this, but it's going to press these indexes tighter so that you get less physical I/O, and that is probably the trade-off between compression and performance. The indexes, the main benefit here is taking less disk space and taking less space in memory. That is the real feature here. Is smaller is better, and it seems to work pretty good. Zone maps is another type of index in that it's going to track where the data is grouped together in an object. Now, I've made a big deal about this in the indexing part of my tuning courses. Okay, the need to get low clustering factor, get the index and the table in the same order. Speed will be, you'll be rewarded with fine performance in your applications, and I have reports and different ways of monitoring that. What Oracle's doing now in the sub-releases, it's giving you a way of indexing where the data is grouped together. Okay, and I expect to see this in more features like partitioning, where the data is really important. So you can also use it for join conditions and new index type. Okay. Now this is a cool little feature because we've got a distinct count, but if your number doesn't have to be exactly accurate, okay, if it doesn't have to be exactly accurate, this works a whole lot faster. Okay, so like how many people hit our website last week, approximately how many people live in the city, approximately you know, this, approximately that. So if you don't have to have like how many different people hit our website last week, could be 200, could be 210. If a subtle difference in the numbers don't make a big difference to your management requirement or your need for the data, this is a really good feature. Keep it in mind. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to point out in this quick Lunch and Learn is this is an important Oracle 12 feature. And this is really not so much of a security flaw as it was. This is one of these things that's really nice. It should help prevent SQL injection and other attacks on the data, and it should keep people from being able to snoop in the underlying structures, okay? The underlying table structures. Because what you do is you grant permissions to people to execute a procedure or function, and the procedure or function is granted read access to the tables, not the people accessing the program, as it is currently in Oracle 11 and before. This to me is a key feature, a key security feature. I learned about this in Robert Freeman's new book, Oracle 12c New Features, available on Amazon.com. This is also the course guide for my new features, my Oracle 12 New Features course. Okay, we did a quick Oracle 12.1.0.2 New Features. I covered 4 or 5 new features that I felt was important, and the slides and links to this presentation will be available shortly. Do tell your friends about these Lunch and Learns. See you next week. Thank you very much. Keep in touch, and do remember me when you have a training need.